What's up, YouTube? I'm losing air in my tire. Took some water off the ground. Found the hole. Just picked up some water here in the puddle. With my hands. And here we got bubbles. Tire repair kit here. We're gonna throw it in there. Show you guys how to work this thing. This is a reamer, and this is for the plug. Plug out, put it in the reamer, I mean in this thing, whatever they call it. About halfway through, like that. Let's put this back in here. No more bubbles. Air is not leaking. Need to get tires anyway, but just saved myself probably 20-25 bucks doing that. I'll load up a link in the description so you can buy your own kit. Save 20 bucks each time, so that's, you get 5 in the kit. It's about $100 worth right here, plus save time and money. Keep these with you, especially if you're doing landscaping. You use it for your truck, you use it for your lawnmowers, you use it for whatever tire that takes air. You're out in the field, cut your nail. That's actually what happens here. I caught a nail somewhere, and by the time I got home, the nail came out. So it's been leaking slowly, but every few days I gotta put air in it. Tire going. Put the air pump on. Power in here. This tire takes 50 pounds. Another leaky tire here. Let's see what we can do. Got this little stand to set this thing on, but this thing is like a little top heavy here. The base ain't big enough. We're gonna work it out. Yeah, we gotta put some air in it. We gotta wait till this puppy pumps up. We're at 26 now, so it's gonna take a while. I gotta get this trailer to the shop because the cable broke on it. It didn't break, it just came, something's wrong with it. Fixed it a few times, it didn't work. Came back off. So this is a salter that I bought last year. Paid, well, last year I got this one because I traded in my old one, so I got it for about $300. I put this shaker on it, vibrator, to make sure the salt goes down. But apparently all this stuff gets worn out, doesn't work. So I'm gonna trade this one in, and I think this will be the last year I'm gonna use one of these salters. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade and get a bigger salter, one I can sit in the truck bed. And I got some salt in here. Getting a bunch of news flashes about weather and stuff in the area. It's supposed to be snowing right now, but apparently that's not the case. So I got a bunch of salt sitting there, and I'm kind of glad it happened that way. Even though I'm stuck with the salt back there, I would have been SOL with the salter not working. So it is what it is. This truck you've probably seen in the older videos. This is actually the second truck I bought, and she's got over 150 on it now, probably about 160,000 miles. When I bought it in 2016 and 17, it had 20 grand on it. And done a lot with it. Just put some new springs on it, upgraded the springs in the front to compensate the plow. So that's actually a little higher than the normal one is. So it looks crazy high right now with the weight that I got on the back. But it does its job. And I really haven't had any major issues that I didn't cause. I mean, I had to replace the transmission, but that's only because I put a whole house in the trailer. I did a demo of a house, and doing things on a budget, which could have cost me actually, because it cost me more than the transmission because I was way overweight. I think the house, the load that I pulled in was like 30,000 pounds when I got to the scale, and I thought I got stopped with that load on there. Boy, they would have gave me a new one. But it is what it is. We got it done, got paid, put a transmission in it, then the springs broke in the back, then the springs broke in the front. So, but it is what it is. Got new springs on both front, back, transmission. The transmission in there isn't that good, but it's working. But that truck junker over there, bought that off my buddy. It's got a good transmission in it, so I'm in the process of taking that out. We'll have it on standby. Always gotta have stuff on standby when you're doing plowing, hauling stuff. Things always breaking up. So having the salt back here kind of puts me in a bind because got a few other leaf removals I need to do, and again I need to move this trailer. This other truck doesn't have a brake controller or doesn't have the plug to run dump or this trailer here, so something else that has to be done to this. I just picked this up, got this off Facebook Marketplace for about, I paid a little over $3 for it. Came with the plow. Plow works wonderful, no problems. I actually hooked it up the other day to see, make sure it was working. Strong, sturdy, rusty, but worked it out. The only thing that I've done with it so far, or had to do so far, is this wheel bearing was bad, which I knew when I bought it, and the 4x4 wasn't working. So these, all I had to do was replace the hub right there, which I got both the hubs off of that truck and the wheel bearing off of that truck. This is an ABS truck. That one, the other one wasn't. The junker wasn't, but the part fits. It works. It rolls smoothly, and we just gonna call it like that. I don't expect to, at the moment, keep this truck too long. It needs a extensive rust repair, which I'm willing to do if it, depending on how it is. It doesn't look too bad, but I'm not worried about that. But if you look underneath it, boy, it's a mess. But that's what you expect with salt trucks or plow trucks, especially up there in the Northeast. Came with these upgraded LED lights. Haven't got that to work yet, but it's gonna come. This bed is actually a dump bed. It's not hooked up. It's got the pump and everything. Just haven't had time to mess with it yet. Would come in handy because I'm gonna end up having to use this to do those leaf removals. Let's get rid of that. Pump right here. It's got some fluid in it. It's a little low, so needs a controller. Hooked up. So to be even tested. When I get time, I'll check it out. Right now, I'm really mainly focused on snow, being and staying ready for that. So, you guys out there getting in the business, It's a good cheap truck. There's some good cheap trucks out there. Just gotta keep searching. You don't have to be all beautiful and pretty when you first starting out. It's more important to be consistent. As long as your equipment, it doesn't matter if your equipment is old, as long as it's reliable. The more reliable it is, the more reliable you can be. So, do your maintenance and stuff, just checking this thing over. Can't get the hood open. Oh, there we go. Maintain your vehicle. It's not hard to maintain your vehicles. I make these videos to try to help people out, so they can see how easy some things are, and answer some questions, maybe help somebody out if they got any questions. But the most important thing you can do is, and the easiest thing to do is change the oil. Here's something to step on. Change the oil. Keep your fluids typed off. Keep your battery clean. Like here we got some corrosion that needs to be cleaned off. So that means we got resistance somewhere. We got some resistance. It's actually probably down in there. Have any tools with me. I might have a few, but I got this right here. Pick this little kit up right here. Comes with the battery terminal cleaner. Get this open. This thing right here comes with this to clean off the top terminal. Then you open it up, just twist it. It's got this on the inside. Oh, we must be at 50. Clean that off. What also works good is baking soda and water. Take some baking soda and water. You could pour some water on it, and then pour the baking soda in there. Or you can mix the baking soda in a bowl or a cup or something with the water and pour it on there. I usually just pour it on there. You just pour it on there when I do it, and that way you just let it work its way in, depending on what's going on. You take this off, and if it's real bad, you take it off, take this off and put the whole cable in the bowl or the cup or whatever you're using. But see how it's underneath there? It's underneath there. So you get you'll get a bad connection. And you wonder why your battery's not charging. So I'm gonna see if I have some tools with me. So where we're at, oh, that went off. Tire looks good though. Let's turn it back on. See how many pounds we at. Sometimes this thing will cut off. And that's what it looked like it did. Cut off. It died on me. So, but the tire's good. I'll charge it up later. And get back at it just to check it. So let's see if we have any type of tools here. Which I doubt, because all the tools are in the other truck. I'm sure I got something. I know I got something here. Always got a tool. May not be the right tool, but it's the tool that's gonna work for the time. See, got channel locks here. Let's see what we got. More than I'm awake. It's hurting. I'll just do this for now. But yeah, just keep your battery clean. The top also. Keep the top cleaned off. And even if you're taking your car to a shop to get an oil change and stuff like that, they should be doing this. You know, if you're going to a good place, you take your car in to be serviced for oil change. It's not even service anymore. Today it's just oil change. But a place that wants to make money, you're taking it for an oil change. You'll check your battery, you'll test your battery, check your belts, and check to see if your alternator's charging. Check all your fluids. Some places will, if you get a tire rotation, they'll check the balance of your tires. That's what you should do. That's what they should do. Try to upsell your battery. And, you know, it is an upsell, but at the same time, you know, if your battery's bad, it's bad. And it'll keep you from, you know, breaking down the side of the road. You know, the worst thing is to be at a customer's house and go get back in your truck and it don't start. So, and it's happened. It definitely does happen. So, you know, check all that stuff. So this fluid is dirty. Smells dirty. This is my coolant reservoir. I don't know if you can see that. It's the coolant reservoir, and this is dirty. Look at that. Definitely needs to be changed and flushed out. If it's dirty here, it's dirty inside your engine. And it actually turns into an acid and start corroding the inside of your engine. Then you'll have, engines have what they call a freeze plug. So if it ever, the water inside the engine ever froze, the freeze plug would pop out to save the engine. And then you would just have to thaw the engine out and put a new freeze plug in it, which could be a task, but it's cheaper than an engine. Alright, so let's check our oil. I know the transmission fluid is good because I did have to change this line down here, that transmission line, onto the radiator. The cooler lines, one of them was rusted. Well, they both were rusted, but one of them busted open and was leaking. So I just went and replaced both of them. And it wasn't hard. 5/8 wrench did the trick. So I think total was $50 for the two lines. Took me about an hour, 2 hours to put them on. But if I'd have took it to the shop, it would have cost me probably $70, $72, over $100 just for the parts. And it's the slow time, so I got time to do it. My oil dipstick ain't looking too tough here. Ain't looking too tough. Sheesh, look at that. Comes right out. This thing is rusty, man. Look at that. It came right off. It's all good. It's a work truck. Clean that off. Stick it back up in there. Find the hole. So just look for the head. Let's pull it back out. Ooh, look at that. Can't even see. Nothing on the dipstick. That ain't good. blow up here. Definitely need to put some oil in that. At least till we can get. At least till we can get to do an oil change. My son said he wanted to learn how to do an oil change. So there we go. And we gotta clean this out. Gotta clean it out. It's a mess in here. Got Big Red over there. Ain't got no oil. Ooh, what's this? Oh, we got some of this. This is trans fluid, I think. Dextron. That's transmission fluid. What's this? Oh, I got some oil right here. Gotta put something in it. See? It's a random check. A random check, and just save yourself. Just save myself. Now, saying, oh, you got 2 different types of oil. Yeah, it's probably 3 types because I don't know what's in here. Check this out. We're gonna put this. Excuse me. We're gonna put this in here. And we're gonna put the rest of that in there. And we ain't gonna talk about it. Because at the end of the day, we now know we gonna live. She gonna live. When we get time, we gonna do an oil change. I typically don't do an oil change. Myself, because you know I don't really have. It's I'm getting this everywhere. It's a pain in the butt getting rid of the oil. You know, you gotta drain it, then pour it in something else, and take it somewhere to be dispensed or to get rid of it. So right now we need a funnel. So we're gonna make one. Make one. Let's make a funnel. Showing you all my tricks. I don't know where I'm gonna put you at. funnel. Poland spring funnel. Bet you can't find that in the store. Not ready to use. Not ready to use, buddy. Pour that in there. Can't have no catastrophes. Can't have any catastrophes. Now that should get us, that should keep us safe for a while. Alright. That'll keep us safe. I wonder if that tube is even in the oil pan. Look like the hole. Wouldn't be the first time somebody slipped. So let's see now. Let's see what we got. Now we're only about a quart little, and it's dirty. And she's dirty. Alright, so she's gonna live another day. Need to figure out a way to hold that there at least. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I got zip ties. This truck right here, man, I empty it out. I can empty it out today and it just builds up. So I'm gonna empty it out though again. Now that I have a utility truck, carry my tools and stuff in. My tools and my some supplies other than landscaping, and I can keep some of that clutter down inside of there. I don't know what that's about. There we go. Put a zip tie on it. Now I don't have to worry about it rubbing on anything or falling out. It's no biggie. I don't even, at this point right now, I don't even plan to keep this after the snow season. But you can reevaluate later on. It's just so much rust. It's gonna do the job today, well, this season. But again, the truck is solid, no check engine lights, front end's tight. And I want to see this bed be about, rocks because it's bed. But I have noticed, look at that. You see right down to the floor. So, but it's got this in here. So I don't know if this was put in because it's got the lift on it, or I don't know. I don't know if the bed just disappeared. I don't know. But it's working right now, baby. So what we're gonna end up doing is go to the house, grab a tarp, and put the tarp in back of here, put the leaves in here, and just dump it. Bring it back with the inner tarp and put it in the dump trailer over there. So that way we can get the job done. And that way we can charge up that thing and come back and pump that tire up. Probably not today. But soon. I don't know why it's all washed with white water. There we go. She's low, baby. She's low. Alright. Glad we did that. Oh, I gotta go back to that house and get the rake. I left my rake at the leaf job, and I have nobody to blame but myself. Nobody to blame but myself. Can't get mad at nobody and say, you left all the tools over there, or anything like that. Oh, let's put this back in the case. It's already about 11 o'clock. Let's see what I can get done before I gotta pick up the children. Look at that. Dead is gone. It's gone. Yeah, I don't think there's been a bed on here. I think they were using that as the bed inside. But you can see the arm to go to the lift and the hinge right there. I guess that's the pump. Or is the pump up here? I don't know. Grab our oil filter. We're gonna keep that in there. Keep us a filter in there. We're gonna keep a rag in there. This way we ain't have to search for one every time we need one.